kindest, most loving boys I've ever met in my life.
I love when Chrissy uses the words kindest.
Well,
she uses it so frequently.
No, it's not frequently. It's
so
just they
kind.
are.
She's so kind.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. They're the kindest people I've ever met.
They're adorable.
I'm not just saying that because they're
They're adorable.
I'm sure Shira could read them. Are they the most kindest, loving boys
They're the
in
best.
the world? They really are.
They really are.
I don't need to be psychic to know that.
The best ever.
They really are.
I know.
And it's their birthday on Sunday.
Aww. How old are they?
10.
Okay.
And they love Star Wars. That's what they're into now.
Aww.
And tomorrow we're having their birthday party. I had to make 1,000,000 cupcakes.
Oh, you did? Did you
Correct, Connie. Yeah, Connie. I still
did
haven't
you do
frosted
Star
them.
Wars?
Yeah, I'm doing that,
theme?
Connie.
I
I'm
did.
waking up at 7 a.m. tomorrow to do it.
Oh,
I baked the cupcakes, now I gotta frost them. I put
that's
Star Wars, a
nice.
lightsaber sticking out of it. Black sprinkles all over it.
What a great aunt you are.
Thanks, Connie.
Black Jimmy's? Yeah.
Black
I like it. Don't say anything.
No, the
Don't-
Jimmy's
don't-
are
okay,
already
yes.
dark. It's the colored ones that are not Jimmy's.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw Jimmy's all over them.
Yes.
So happy birthday to Ethan and Mason. I love you so much.
Kids.
I love
You're gonna have the
them.
best year ever, don't
They
you?
are gonna have the best year
10
ever.
is a great age.
It is, right?
Every age is great.
It is?
Yeah, every age gets better and better.
Yeah, but I like when they're at the age where they know what they're talking about. They can talk to you. It's like
It gets better and better.
they say funny things.
You think it's gonna stop? It's not gonna stop.
No.
No.
No, I hope they stay the way they are.
They are. They're two
They're
great
kind
kids.
souls. I want them to stay the way they are.
Kind souls.
They are kind.
Kind souls.
Say happy birthday to Ethan and Mason.
Happy birthday, guys. I love you.
All right.
There you go. Where's Grace?
Gracie girl.
Okay.
The
I like
first
it.
thing that Frank said when I walked in last night, he's like, "You're ignoring your niece." I'm like, "You sound like
It's the
Connie."
same thing.
That's right. I'm like, "You sound just like Connie." She
I'm like,
says
you
the
didn't
same
say hi
thing
to
to me
your
about
nephew.
pumpkin.
Hello.
You guys are
Your
the
bag
same.
is in your nephew's way. Move it, please.
Oh, sorry about that. I keep
It's all
forgetting.
right. Well, Andrew loves pumpkin, and Chrissy
Because
can't.
he's a dog person.
Chrissy can't fathom it. She's like, I don't understand. You give him more attention to pumpkin than you are to me.
I like people better. Sorry, guys.
Listen, not everyone has to be a dog person.
That's
get
all right. I like human beings. I like human beings better than animals. That's
I
all right.
get it. A lot of people are like that. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Listen, we go with the flow.
that's fine.
That's how it works. That's right.
Happy birthday, Ethan and Mason.
Happy
I'll be there
birthday,
tomorrow, frosting 1,000 cupcakes.
That's
This
right.
isn't the way of the TV, I think.
All right. No, it's fine. You can say it.
All right.
Whatever. Just
Andrew,
looks
is it in
nice.
the way?
Looks
Perfect.
good.
No, looks
It's fun.
gorge.
Sure.
Looks good.
All right, on to the next picture, James.
Yeah.
All right, so New Year's, that was like a month ago.
Happy New Year's. It was from 2015. I'm glad you had a great couple of years. First of all, I want to acknowledge the hat on Andrew's head.
I
It's
know.
quite large. I thought that was great, and I love your tiara.
You don't even see the Happy New Year on my tiara.
Oh, is that what it is?
Somebody didn't tell me I didn't have a position right.
Really?
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
We went to George Martin's in Great River with my
nice.
sister and Frank.
Mm-hmm.
We were freezing our butts off.
New Year's Eve.
It was so
pretty
cold. No, it was cold in the restaurant. It should be
Oh.
cold in the restaurant,
Never.
Connie. All right?
Did you say anything?
What did the waiter tell us? That there's ghosts that live in there? Shira would
No.
tell us.
Sure.
No,
My
really. He
place,
told us
really?
a story that ghosts live in there.
Put the heat higher then.
That somebody was murdered
Somebody
in the
was
restaurant.
murdered,
I'm like,
yeah.
this is what I want to hear when I'm ordering a filet mignon. He's like, somebody was murdered here back in the 19 whatever.
At least it was well done.
Yeah, somebody was murdered there.
Let's
A
move on.
young
It's
kid.
2018.
I don't want to hear that.
No, that's terrible.
Well, that's what the waiter told us.
Were you like enjoying your
There's
dinner?
me, Andrew, my sister, and Frazank.
Oh, I love that.
And by the
picture.
way, happy birthday to my brother-in-law Frazank. It was his birthday the other day as well.
Happy birthday, Frazank.
Happy birthday, Frazank.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
He's probably teetoed up right now.
Hopefully.
He's at the drift.
Yeah.
Tell Carla I'll be there Sunday. All right.
So for New Year's Eve, we actually didn't do anything after a couple of days of having crazy parties.
You
which
should
we
have came
did
out with us.
together. I know. We actually were very excited to stay home.
All right.
So for New Year's Eve, we didn't do anything. We did watch House of Cards on Netflix.
I do not
a
know
marathon.
that.
Wow,
Is that
it's
a show?
It's a really good show. It's pretty
Mhm.
crazy. They're all crazy in the show. I don't really get it, but it's interesting.
I don't get a lot of things.
I know. It was actually pretty crazy. It's all about the White House and all that nonsense.
I don't like that stuff.
So we went to bed, but we had a great
Nice.
night because our life is so amazing. What the heck is New Year's Eve when every day is so great?
Right.
So anyway, after we got through New Year's Eve, we went to.
But wait, did you miss the ball like I was
Yeah,
telling you?
we went to bed. Wait,
I
you
did
missed
too.
it?
Well, I fell asleep for and then all of a sudden I heard cheering and I'm like, oh my god.
I'm not into the ball thing.
You don't like bulls?
No.
Sure
Not
like bulls.
that. Because then you have interviews, you have people ask, oh,
Right.
what do you
Well,
do?
I would be the one interviewing, guys.
Right. No, it's too cold.
Right, Shira?
Definitely.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, we had a great time. Went to the Boca Raton Resort and Club, which is in Boca Raton, obviously, in Florida.
It doesn't look cold.
It was so cold.
It does not look cold, Connie.
This resort is gorgeous, has so many amenities, but you can only use them when it's warm. So
Was there a gym? Could you go to the gym?
There was a spa. We went to the spa.
But you didn't go to the gym?
Why would I ever go to the gym on vacation? Like, what kind of question is that? If
Would you
I'm
guys get a
on
facial?
vacation, why am I?
What did you and Jeff get? A mud mask?
We got a couples massage.
Congratulations.
Because that's how we roll, people.
Oh my god.
It was
Were
awesome.
you next to each other?
Yeah.
Oh,
Of
that's
course.
nice.
Come on, it's very romantic.
All right. Did you hold hands?
No, it was too far. Come on, we're getting a massage. But anyway, look at our view. We had a great view.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
I love that picture
That was
you
the
just
inside.
got.
So if you're gonna go to Florida, Boca Raton, stay at this club. It's amazing. The Boca Raton Resort and Club. It is gorgeous. Has lots of amenities. Has a spa. It's right. It's not on the water. It's on something. I don't know. There's water, but it's
My
not
dad
the
is
ocean.
like cursing
Is it
on
close to the ocean? I forget how it works. But
no,
anyway,
it's right on the bay.
that's our view.
Oh.
And then of course we brought pumpkin.
Oh yeah. What did he do the whole time? Did he get a massage?
You're looking at it. That's what he
Did
did.
he get a massage?
Nah. He hung out with us.
They should invent massages for pets.
They have that. They have that.
Somebody stole my
I would
idea.
never pay for that.
Unbelievable.
But yes, they
Shira,
have that.
somebody stole my
You should sue
So
I'm
Pumps-
suing him.
Yeah, there you go. Pumps came along for the ride. And
Look at him.
then,
He looks so happy. He just ate a banana split.
I know. And then it was so cold, we figured we had to do something, so we took a ride to Miami. We went to this amazing Colombian restaurant. It was called I don't even know what it's called. I don't know, something.
But was it good?
Saga. Yes,
That's
it was
all that
great.
matters. Was it
It
delicious?
was great.
All
We
right.
took a ride to Miami for
How long
about
did it
2
take?
hours. No, it was only an hour.
Oh.
We had lunch and then we drove back.
And Jeff's family was there. You got to
Jeff's
hang out with
family, we got to
them.
see his mom, his dad, his sister, and brother-in-law. It was a great time hanging
Oh
out
my
with them.
gosh.
That was the highlight of our trip.
Oh, that's nice that
I
they
know.
went down.
No, well, they have places down there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they were already down there.
Why was it James and Melissa down there? Why
I
wasn't
know,
Andrew
where
down
was everyone?
there?
I know.
We were there. You just didn't see us. It was Friday. We decided to skip down.
We had an awesome
You
time.
decided to skim
Our
it.
trip was extended because our flight was canceled, but whatever, we made it
Whatever.
back.
The universe, right?
The
It
universe,
always works out.
exactly. It always works out as right. So it was a great time.
That's great.
That's right.
Good for you.
Good for you. Good for you. That was great.
That was a great segue. Good for you.
Good for you. And thank God we were able to make all that happen because
Thank God.
freaking
Rock and
rock
wellness.
and wellness. I can't even tell you about this stuff.
I've been how long have we been drinking it now?
Oh my
2.5 years.
It's been a while.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Well, we met him like
Yeah.
over 2 years ago.
Yep.
And
I can't really keep track.
first of all, it's a total body nutritional shake. You can use it before a workout, after a workout. You can use it as a meal replacement, which I
know.
do.
We don't like to promote it like that because
But-
it's really. But let me tell you, it is. All right. I hate to
I do
say
it for
but
lunch
yes.
sometimes.
I did it for lunch the other day.
It gives you energy, a boost, right?
Listen, midday you get. I get sluggish. Do you get sluggish?
I'm sluggish all the
Oh,
time.
all right, Hashi. I'm like, I
That's
don't
a
want
good
to
one.
perpetuate that. No, but like
That's a good nickname.
right,
I like it,
midday you get sluggish. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm like, all these clients at night. So I do my rock and wellness, which I love,
That's
right?
great. Well, you throw your jimmies on it.
Right, and we have our own
Whipped
special
cream.
recipe. We do unsweetened vanilla almond milk,
You gotta always do that. Yep.
ice,
Frozen
and
strawberries.
strawberry.
You do banana. I don't do banana.
No, I stop banana. It's only
Oh.
sometimes. We don't have bananas a hell of a time, but
Okay.
I do strawberries, not always frozen.
I like
And
the
it
frozen.
tastes like a chocolate covered strawberry.
Correct. That's
Oh,
why
and
we
then
love
you do
it.
whip and jimmies.
But
Like,
see, I don't do the whip and the jimmies
why not?
because that's added calories.
It's like a dessert, people.
Yeah, you make it look
Oh
delicious.
my god,
Like
it
I'm
is
at a-
so amazing.
like the roller skater's gonna come out and hand me my milkshake. That's what you make,
Thank
like
you.
Johnny Rockets.
Oh my god. And it's so good. I can't even believe it's so healthy for you.
It is healthy for you. It helps you.
I know. But anyway, so guys, listen. Everyone needs this nutritional shake.
Right.
Were you gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say, don't forget, you could save $10 if you enter date night as your code
Well, that's the
at
point.
their website.
It's the new year. When you want something in the house because you're starving, you don't have any food, or you just need some energy.
Like when you were stuck in with the snowstorm.
Right.
I had Rock and Wellness, thank God.
Exactly. This is what you want in the house. And you know what? Go to rockandwellness.com, save $10, and this thing lasts forever. I have to say, a month.
And I like the chocolate, but they also have vanilla mocha, which
They're
you
both
used
very
to
good.
love.
I used to love that. I'm using this one right now, but it depends on my mood.
Yes,
But you have to get both, people, and that way you can just have variety.
that's right.
But it's so delicious. Like seriously, you need to have this in your
No,
house.
it's like a smooth. It is a
And
smoothie.
really, but
It's
I don't
delicious.
even like smoothies. This is the only
Really?
smoothie I like. Nope. Because smoothies usually have lots of sugar, lots
Right.
of carbs. No, I'm not.
Or
a
like
fan.
when you used to drink the protein shakes, you can taste like that.
Right,
taste
like that
in it. Like it's
aftertaste?
gross. It's
No,
disgusting.
totally
this is,
not.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
That's why Rock and Wellness is the best. All my health food stores that I go to,
Carry
it's
it.
always on the shelf
Exactly. Why wouldn't it be?
because it's the best, guys.
Exactly. So get yours now. Rockandwellness.com. Save
Save
$10.
$10. To the end of the month.
That's right.
What are we in? What's today? January 12th?
Yep.
That's to the end of the month, guys. Hurry up.
Hurry up. Go after our show. Not now. After our show.
Exactly. What's next? We have Ross.
Then we have our photography.
Oh my god, I was right, guys. I'm psychic.
It's Ross Photography. If you need a photographer.
If you need the best photographer, not only a photographer, the best photographer. His lighting. What did he say to us? It's not the lighting, it's the lens.
No, it's the white balancing.
He gets mad at me when I say that. What?
It's the white balancing.
It's the white balancing, according to James, our videographer.
Oh, no, Ross. That's what he said.
I'm not
Oh, that's
sure.
what he
All
said?
I know is that we always look good in his
Hit-
pictures.
Our lighting looks amazing on our pictures, but Ross is the best, so hire him for any event.
He'll make you look good.
He makes us look good.
Yeah, no, he does.
We love him.
Yeah, he does.
So event photography by Ross.
And of course, we all keep going because of our Anacord New.
This is what I'm drinking right now, and Shira bought us these
Oh my
beautiful
God! How
light up
gorgeous
cups.
is this?
This is our new cup.
Our
Oh,
date night
is
cup.
this
Good
not-
times.
Is this not Dana and Connie Chrissy written all over it?
Totally. Is this not fun?
It's sparkly
and
pink
happy?
and it lights up. This has us written all over it.
It was
Thank-
meant for you guys.
It was.
Oh my god! Thank you, universe, and
And
thank
it
you,
was meant
Shira.
for this stuff. Anacord New.
And this is what's in it right now, guys. By the way, I went to my liquor store today to pick us up more bottles of Tito's, and what was on the shelf?
Of
Anacord New.
course, because it's like the best rosé ever.
And I said to the owner, I'm like, oh, this is our sponsor, man. This is the best. And he said, this tastes amazing.
Let me tell you, I'm not even a fan of rosé until I tried this, and let me tell you, this is the only rosé I will ever drink.
Me too. I don't drink
Because
rosé. This
it's
is the
not
only one.
super sweet. It's so good, and
Yeah.
like this, it's just amazing.
And he had the heart one for Valentine's
Of
Day, which
course.
is limited edition, so you got to get it right now. It's a white bottle, has a rose petal heart.
That's right. So be cool and bring this to your next
And
party.
they have
because
little,
people
they
love
have
this stuff.
small ones too, travel ones. He had them on the counter.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
delicious. And according to, oh my god, it's amazing. It's sparkling. That's what I love about it because I like it. I like it
that.
bubbly.
Sparkle. And it's pink.
And it's pink, our
Oh.
favorite color in the world, as
That's
any,
right.
everybody knows.
Shocker.
So, and it's reasonable. It's only like $12.99.
And it's a great gift. Like, you know, when you go into someone's house, you're like, what do I bring?
Yes.
Bring this. It's a
And
beautiful
according to-
bottle. It's very inexpensive, and it tastes amazing. And you
Exactly.
can add it to any of their hard liquor if you'd like to.
We've done that before as well.
Yes, we add it
Delicious.
to everything.
We add it to everything.
Everything. Even to
Add
our
to
rock and
it.
wellness. I'm joking!
That's great. Try to lose weight.
I'm
Let me add it
joking.
to our
And a big
rock
shout out to Sonoma Group, who we don't have our cups tonight because
That's
we
okay.
have these gorgeous cups provided by Shira.
That's right. But
Good
we
shout
usually
out.
use our Dana McConnie Chrissy cups provided by Sonoma Group.
Yeah.
SDIpromo.com.
That's right.
Phil, my buddy Phil.
That's good. You memorize that.
He's my friend, so I'm
Right.
sure. I hope I remember his
Proud of
name.
you.
Tell him
All right.
Dana McConnie Chrissy sent you.
That's right.
Steve Marino's giving you guys a lot of love on
Yeah,
Hi,
Facebook.
Steve.
we love Steve Marino.
Shout out to Steve.
I'm sure he's ready for my Start Living Life tip, if that's it. No, it's not. For sponsorship opportunities, if you want us to promote your product or try your product and love it, let us know. Go to Date Now with Connie Chrissy on Facebook and message us. Now is it my tip? Yeah!
Oh, jeez, say ya.
It's the Start Living Life tip of the week, tip of the day, tip of the week. All right. So, guys, this is really good. It's called Be Deliberate in Everything You Do.
I love that.
So think about it. How many times people are so sloppy in their words and sloppy in their thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So think about, if you create your life by what you speak and by what you think, don't you want to be pretty deliberate about it?
Correct.
I know I do. So be really clear about the life that you want to live and speak that way. So don't complain. Don't whine. Be really deliberate, because if you're deliberate, life will work out for you.
I love that.
It's
Connie.
actually very simple. So be deliberate about everything you do. Even if you're invited somewhere and you don't really want to go, don't go, right?
Don't go.
Right. Have fun. Do what feels good to you. Focus on how you feel and the deliberate life you want to live, and that is what you pay attention to. And if so, you could have a show like Dinner with Connie Chrissy. That's what we For more information, go to StarLivingLife.com.
Don't say that. They can have a show like us.
I'm only kidding.
No one can take our place.
I'm only kidding. But we did this because this is fun.
Correct.
People always say, "Oh, why did you do a
yeah,
show?"
you're right,
And I'm
yes.
like, "Are you kidding me? We have like the most fun life ever."
That's right. We started, what, 2.5 years ago?
We were single. On Friday nights, we didn't want to go to the bars. We're like,
Right.
dude, let's make a show.
Well, we would. We would go to JT's on the bed.
Which was great. But
We get our skirt steak
Right.
with the mac and cheese on the side.
that's where the idea came
JT
from.
would be like, oh, here's your food again. Like, I know what you guys are going to get. Remember?
You're like, dude, we're working on a TV show right now. Back off. Right? And then we came up with the show, and now look at
Yes.
us. We're flying high, people. So thank you so much for supporting us. We love you guys,
That's right.
and we love our show. So.
That's right. Now it's time for my bestie of the week.
Yeah.
My cameraman's. Now, you and I both love lists. You're a big advocate of lists.
Yes.
Gratitude lists, right?
Totally.
That's why I know you would love this. 52 lists for happiness, right?
Ooh.
It's an amazing journal. Her name is Maria Seal. Did you ever hear of her?
No, but this
Did
is
you?
beautiful.
I'm not surprised that you don't have this.
I use a composition book.
Composition.
It's
book.
like
This
a
is
regular
beautiful.
book.
Look at
I
this
do
stuff.
too.
It's
gorgeous,
Instagram
right?
worthy. Look at the.
It is. It is pretty amazing.
Anyway, it has a series of lists that you can pull different lists,
Which makes
whatever
it
you're going through
easier.
at the time,
Yeah.
and it helps you focus on what you want, like you were just saying in
Love it.
your Start Loving Life tip, and it helps you focus on what you want and be positive, and you'll attract that.
And it makes it easier because
And-
it lists it for you.
Correct.
I love it.
It has 52 different lists, all different things: career, love, anything that you want.
Life.
And you could just write a list of everything. This way you can remind yourself when you're getting down. You can look back at the list
Right.
and be like, all right, I should be grateful for this, this, and this.
My life isn't so bad. Hello, I'm breathing.
Exactly.
Right?
And you get it on Amazon, actually, for only
I love
Amazon for only $12.
Oh,
I mean, that's a bargain.
steal. That's a steal.
That's a bargain.
It's so worth it. $12 to change your life. Get on it,
No,
people.
but lists are important. I feel like it is.
Lists are
you
super
got. You
important.
actually are the one that got me into the list.
Listen, I am the biggest advocate. I will swear to people that lists work
Yes.
if you do it. But I will tell you this, and this is the unfortunate part. Most people are too lazy to do their lists.
Correct.
And then they complain why their life sucks. I hate to say it, but if you took 10 minutes a day to do a list about many different things, and there's certain things out there that you can write about,
Right.
you will change your life, and most people won't do it. But if
Agreed.
you're smart like us, you'll do it.
You'll do it, and you'll get
It'll be
the
so worth
52
it.
list journal for
Exactly.
happiness journal.
And it gives you different options to write about,
Right.
which is awesome. I love it.
It lays it all out there for you.
Good
You don't have
job,
to sit
dude.
there on a blank notepad. and-
Canvas, like
Right.
me.
Like, yeah. But you already know what to do. It's
I know,
different.
It's different. I
The
love
average
it,
person doesn't know.
You're
All right,
right,
James
that's
is
why I
wrapping
love
this
it.
up.
though. All right.
He's gotta go home.
Whatever.
You gotta go home?
I love the list. Anyway, good job.
All right.
Geez, who's our guest for tonight? Because the energy's all crazy tonight.
The best psychic medium, Shira! Long Island psychic medium. I can't wait to have her on the show. She
Can't
might
wait
be
to be
reading
on.
somebody in the audience. I don't
That's
know.
right.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Anything can happen with her in the house.
Exactly.
Maybe all the lights will go out.
As we
Imagine
see
all the electric
already.
goes out. That happened while I was watching her readings.
I love it. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Facebook Live, we're going to keep running, so you're going to be seeing us move our chairs.
That's
But
right.
We're going to invite Shira in so we can have fun with our Long Island best psychic ever.
Shira!
Woohoo!
All right, dude. Skedaddle.
Shira, you're right.
Making rooms.
Making room for you.
Hi guys.
What do you have on Facebook?
I do.
Aw.
They've been watching you.
Hi, everybody.
What up?
Thank you for watching, guys.
Yes, thanks guys.
Do we need to move this disabled?
Don't know yet.
No.
Andrew?
I need 1 minute. I'll let you know.
No.
Well,
I'm not that far ahead.
Melissa, I trust
Use this
Melissa.
before?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll leave this in your
Melissa,
hands.
I
You
trust
help
you.
me know.
Thank you.
Do we need to move this over?
Thank you, Joe.
I'm looking. Give me one.
No, I trust mine.
Yeah, the best. That way you know your toenails don't chip when you go away. Yeah.
Wait, what do we
If you're gonna
do?
either
Yeah,
way,
you gotta
but
do
yeah.
gel petties.
Oh,
Yeah,
gel
that's
petties.
Yeah,
I've done
I
it
never
once.
heard
Yeah,
that.
no,
I love it.
yeah, you do
you
gel
can't do
mani
anything.
petty.
Yes.
I did a gel petty once, but
You never have to worry about them chipping.
You're right. No, you're right.
It's the best. 3-4 weeks,
I want
you're
the
golden.
sparkly shoes.
Yeah.
I want the sparkly shoes. Do they make them
Did
in
you guys
pink?
check out the shoes?
Yeah, date night style.
Oh, put up your cup.
Cheers.
Look at this. Yay.
We bring the light.
That's
I
right.
bring the sparkle. All right.
I love it. This is so us.
Glitter
This
all
could
day
be more
people.
us.
Mm-hmm.
I was always looking for a cup, just by the way.
Seriously?
I swear to God.
No, this is
Lori Blankoff says hi to you, Shira.
Hi.
Yeah.
Mwah. Hi guys.
Did my mom write us?
Aren't they awesome?
I did not see your mom. Okay.
Andrew, did my mom write?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Mom is filling up her drink. Rosé, okay?
I did get my mom into the Anna coordinate.
Of course.
She
how could
loved
you
it.
not?
Oh.
Connie, talk to me for a second.
Happy Friday is my mic.
You guys, send her love and light because she's got 104 fever right now.
How old is
Poor
she?
baby. 4 years old.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah, poor thing.
You're good.
Hi, mommy's here. Hi, girly.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Go back 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
She feel charged up.
Very.
She doesn't. She's like the wizard with crowns.
She
She is.
She
Yeah.
makes you feel all good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
we've been
It's
trying to
really
get you
nice.
on for like 2 years.
Forever. Universe, alignment, timing.
Exactly.
Right? You were on my list.
Aww, I love it.
And thank you for our beautiful
Oh, no
cups,
worries.
by the way.
They were so much fun. I saw them and I was like, this is them. I love sparkle and I'm all about glitter. And I figured
Yep.
you guys too in the pink straws.
You know
I
us.
love
You
it.
know.
And then when they lit up, I was like sold. That's
Oh,
what did
thank
it.
you so much, and that was very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Definitely.
So you're so. First of all, she has a very kind ambience about her.
Her to
I'm not a
kind.
psychic.
Her to kind.
No, she does.
Yes.
But everybody out there, your
Lots of
fans.
love.
How did you actually come to know that you had this talent?
So
this
for
gift?
me, it was late. It was late in life, guys. So for those of you that are late bloomers out there, don't worry about it. It happened for me literally when I was working in the city in corporate America, never thinking that I was going to be a psychic medium. Those were my last plans whatsoever.
Was it on your list?
Was not on my list.
You weren't even into it? Like, were you into psychics? And...
I did the ones that you called on the phone.
No.
I've done those before.
Dionne Warwick, that
I did
Yes,
the
I
phone
think I
ones.
called
Yeah.
Dionne.
I was like, why isn't it happening?
I did.
Why isn't it changing? Why isn't this happening? So I was one of those. So I completely get where my clients are coming from.
Yes.
When they're feeling like they really need to know something like in the moment. I get it. I've been there. So I just didn't realize I was psychic back then. Would have been nice if somebody filled
one?
me.
Yeah. So
you
wait,
know?
how did you know? So you're working in the city, and what happens?
So I'm working in the city and I'm sitting with one of the employees and I look at him and he literally looks at me and I'm like, who's Carol and who's David? And it turns out it's his mom and his brother, and his
Oh my
mom
God.
is deceased and his brother is alive. And you know, in corporate America, everything's, you know,
Yeah.
like this, right? So we just kind of looked at each other like, okay then. I went back to work. And that's when I was like, I really think I need to figure what's going on here.
So was that the first sign
Wow.
though?
That for me was like the true sign for me, but when I was young, I had imaginary friends. So most of you guys out there, you know, if your kids have imaginary friends, they're real, you know.
I had Lester.
But Lester, I had nurse
It was a
friends.
doll. It wasn't
I
imaginary.
had ventriloquist style Lester.
Love it.
But I spoke to him like a real person.
Like a real person?
Yes.
I had a nurse, so I think that's probably why I get all the medical things now, because she was one of my spirit guides, but I thought she was imaginary friend.
So that's what you specialize in.
So I get a
You
lot
can
of
go on-
medical with people. And then it just kind of fell into place. I started learning and figuring it out and realized it's not scary whatsoever. It
Right, I was
doesn't
going to
have
ask you,
be.
were you scared when you started to get...
No, and that's why I think so many people get a misconception as to what psychic mediumship is. It doesn't have to be scary and, you know, dark. It could be so light-based. It's all about healing. I look at mediumship and psychic work as always about healing everyone. So,
I love
So
that.
you
Yeah.
all right? So you're in work. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, Carol and whatever, and
Yeah.
then you leave. And then what do you do though? Do you go
Yeah.
home? You're like looking up psychic, you know, Googling
I
it, or
literally was on Facebook going, who taught this one? Who taught this one? Who taught this one? I gotta figure, I don't know what to do. And I'm like
Right.
literally looking online trying to find a
Yeah.
teacher.
and so you found
Yeah.
a teacher.
I was guided to the first teacher, and I didn't even want to pay for the class at first because I was like, this is gonna be a waste of my time. I didn't know, I'm not gonna do it, da da da. And then like, I did the first one, and I was like, I still don't know. Did the second one, still not sure. By class number 11, I was like in it.
So
And
what
it's
was
like-
it that made you know by class
that
number
point?
11? Yeah.
When information just started flowing. So it was just
Wow.
coming to me a little too quick comparatively to other students, and it was, and I didn't understand why it was happening so fast. But some people said to me, I was a late bloomer in essence that I should have been doing it earlier. So it was like playing catch up almost, so it came in quicker. I don't know. I know that I always had great intuition, and I always knew if people were good or bad. So I could always determine that, like even when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I would be able to, stay away from this person or stay away from
Be
that
deliberate
person.
on who you hung out with.
But you weren't conscious of
Yes,
that.
but I wasn't aware that it was psychic.
Okay.
I literally was just thought anybody could do that, and why aren't they seeing what I'm seeing?
Right.
But didn't faze me. I had no idea.
That is so intriguing.
And then
Right,
the
so-
first spiritual book I read, which for anybody watching, this is definitely a must read. Read Creative Visualization.
Oh my God, I love that book.
Oh my God.
I have that book. I love that book.
Shakti.
That like gets you in. I
Yes.
love Shakti.
Yeah.
That is one of the best books of all
Yeah.
That
time.
was really,
Yeah.
that was my first book too.
It's like the gateway drug of spirituality.
Yeah.
Gets you in.
So
start
you read that?
visualizing. I read that, and that was kind of opening the doors a little bit for me more on how to visualize and manifest the life that you want, and always stay positive. So you go through hard times, you keep visualizing the positive, see yourself already in the scene,
Right. So at what point do you go from working in the city?
Right?
So what happens next? So you realize
So-
you have this gift.
I still didn't even want to own it at that point.
Now were you single?
No, I was married.
All right. So did you go home to
Thank
did
God.
did you go to your husband and like, oh my God, I have this gift, or no? You didn't say anything.
I didn't really do that. I kind of was just like feeling it out. I didn't want to like shake up status quo, like
Right.
I'm normal, we're gonna stay normal. Like that's kind of was my feeling of
So
it.
you didn't even let him
So-
know at that point.
Not really. He was like, where you going, class? Okay, and that was it. And he knows
Oh
I
my
always like
God.
to learn, so I'm always like, I'll always be a forever student.
Yeah.
So
And when you first told him about your gift, was he like,
he was
what?
kind of like, whatever. Like he kind of just went with it. He wasn't opposed. He wasn't like, oh, go for it, babe. He was just kind of like, all right, let's
Did
do
you
this.
read
This is
him?
good.
Interesting.
Yes, totally.
Did you ever read him?
I never really like to bring up too much about him, like when I'm with him, unless it's something business. If it's business and I'm like, oh, he's gonna lose money or make money, I will let him know because that
Okay.
affects us clearly.
Right.
But I don't like to
honey,
interfere.
hurry up.
Be like, not that one. But no, in reality, I try not to interfere too much into regular life unless it's like something of urgency or that I need to know.
So when do you end up leaving your corporate job to pursue this?
Oh my goodness, it wasn't until
Like how many years?
no, it wasn't. God, I don't even know. It was probably a year and a half in or 2 years in. It was almost 2 years, just under 2 years.
So are you practicing while you're working in corporate to create a business, or
No,
so how does that
I-
look like?
It literally looks like I don't know what I'm gonna do next with my life. Okay, I guess this is working out. Maybe I should be following this. But what I
Wow.
did do that I found was really interesting, like, because I didn't have the confidence at that point yet to go
Sure, of
out to
course.
because you're brand new to it. So I did like countless free readings, to the
On
point.
Long Island?
Yes, to the point until I felt comfortable. And then it finally took a client coming in who insisted on leaving me a $100 bill on my table. And I wouldn't take it. I was like, no, so I wouldn't touch
No.
it, right? So the craziest part about the fact that I wouldn't touch the money, right, because I just wouldn't touch it, when I walked him out, the money left. So, and I was like, see, I wasn't supposed to do this as a career, yada, yada. Push comes to shove, I walk in, see it's gone, then I look at the windowsill. The $100 bill moved from my table on its own to the windowsill with light rays shining down on it. Swear to God.
Did you take a picture?
I didn't think to take a picture. I was like, oh my God,
Oh my God.
okay, I guess I'm doing this right. And then that's how I got the confidence and started. Because it literally took like a divine intervention for me to recognize that that's what I'm supposed to be doing,
That is
helping people like that.
That is, were you like,
Yeah, I was blown away.
holy
Crazy.
cow.
You know what,
Someone wants to know the book again. What's the title?
Creative visualization.
By
Right.
Shakti Gawain.
Yes.
Shakti Gawain.
Yes.
Shakti Gawain. I mean, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's an
Just-
oldie but a
Just
goodie.
Google creative visualization.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
One
And it's
of the
not
best
totally
books.
for like building your psychic capacities. It's
Yes.
about visualization and creating the life that you want, which
Correct.
opens the gateway to everything else.
And now, do you believe that everybody has this intuition, and if you do, like, how can we all tap into it and,
Oh, yeah.
and make it work for
Make it
us
work
to
for
make
you?
our life
Better,
Yes,
easier,
yes,
absolutely,
yes.
right? Because we all need a little bit of an edge.
correct?
So for me, I find that meditation is the key. So if you guys, I actually made a meditation on my website.
Oh, yes.
So if you guys want to do it, I channeled it with spirit so that you actually connect to your deceased loved ones in the meditation. You have to do it. There's a healing in it as well, so you get healed and connect at the same exact time.
Okay,
it's
we wanna do
amazing.
it.
And you get amazing messages and vivid imagery. So it really doesn't matter how you receive, but I always say meditation is the way that opens you up. Because unless your mind is calm, you're not going to be able to get divine messages.
Right.
It's just not going to happen. You
Yeah.
know, like how are you going to get it in when you're on the cell phone constantly,
Right.
getting the emails, you know,
Complaining.
doing dishes, you know, complaining.
But so many
Yeah.
people think that they're not doing meditation right, or what is the correct way for somebody to get into the right?
I look at it as like there's no right way.
Okay.
Literally, I'll sit in the car, turn on the music, and close my eyes, and that's it, and just breathe. So all you have to do is just breathe and let the energy flow to you. It's not about right or wrong. It's
Okay.
literally give yourself 5 minutes. Love the hat. Give yourself 5 minutes a day. They have great apps online or on YouTube that you can also go to get that.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. They're free, and you can just like get yourself in tune. If those of you that are commuting to the city, I used to listen to meditations as I was commuting in to kind of prepare myself. You know what I'm saying for the
Yeah.
day. So I definitely advocate that.
So there's no right or wrong way
No,
to do
not at all.
meditation. Like
No.
so many people are always like, I don't think I'm doing it right, right?
Yeah, you don't have to sit in the Zen pose.
Okay.
You literally can just, you know, all right, just go.
So now when you do a reading,
Yeah.
do you have to mentally prepare? Are things always coming to you? Is there what is your process?
Like my process.
Yeah.
So it depends. If I'm doing a group, then I am going to meditate prior.
Oh, you
So
will. Okay.
yeah, so I'm going to build energy around me prior, but I'm not going to tap into the energy. I'm just going to ask them, "Hey, you guys here?" Like that's it, and they're like, "Yeah, we're here." So
And
I'm like,
you hear
okay.
voices.
Yeah.
Oh my
Scary, right? You know.
God. No, I'm not scared by that.
Nobody in my head. I'm like,
I
that
like
sounds so odd, but in
It is
reality,
right.
it's so normal. It's like it comes in like a thought form, so you know you didn't think it. That's the distinguishing factor, is you know you didn't think it.
Mm-hmm.
If you thought it, you know, that's your mind getting in the way.
See, now how do you decipher between? Am I just thinking that in my head,
Well, like-
or is it? You
Like
know?
let's say like you woke up in the morning and you heard grapefruit. Did you really think you were going to think grapefruit in the
No.
morning if you weren't planning to buy grapefruits, had nothing about
Right.
grapefruit, right? There's your cue. You know what I mean?
So
Something
people
so
need to
obscure.
just trust that
Trust.
one, right?
Yeah, trusting is everything. Trusting is the first way in.
That's so interesting.
And most people don't.
No, most people are so skeptical. But once they do start trusting and they start getting the signs, it's amazing what transpires. So the visuals, feathers start appearing in front of people, coins get left for people, lights start going crazy, light bulbs go out, you know, you name it, it happens.
Wow.
It's fun. Some people get freaked out. Sometimes the photos go flying, you know.
And when you, and like what you were saying, when you're reading somebody, so when you're reading somebody who crossed over, you're
Right.
getting messages directly from them.
Yes.
You're hearing what they're
I'm
saying,
hearing,
or
I'm seeing, I'm feeling, I'm knowing. Sometimes I'll taste it or smell the information also. So realistically, they're using all of your senses at one time to work through you.
oh my
Wow.
god,
So do you have to tap into it, or let's say you go into the train,
Right?
do you pick up people?
If I want to, sure.
Oh, you could,
Like
but
if I want to, like if I'm sitting there, I usually want to have a normal life most of the
Right.
time because why not, right?
right?
But if I'm with somebody and their like grandmother's right there and they keep telling the same thing over and over and I'm like, do I need to say it? And they're like, yes. So then I'll say it. I don't like just go up to random people because quite frankly, you don't know the mental state of people, right?
Sure,
So
yeah.
you don't know what saying one thing to somebody is going to do for them.
Right.
You know, it might send them in a tizzy or it
Right.
might brighten their day. It can work both ways. So for me personally, I'll have spirit ask me to like bring me to the person, bring them to me. Like if I'm getting my nails done, right? It always seems to happen when I'm getting my nails done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, yes. So you think you're going to relax, right, and get your nails done. You guys know how that is, right?
Yes.
It's nice, relaxing. And then instead what happens is somebody starts coming over to me spirit-wise. And I'm like, and they're like, over there, a woman over there, number 3,
Oh
number
my
3.
God.
And I'm like, I just want to do my nails. Just want to do my nails
No.
right now. Just really kind of need to chill out. They're like, no. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Bring them to me. Make them say something to me that I know. And then they will make them person out of
Really?
you get up and be like, oh, I really like your bag. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, your grandma's here. Da, 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 da. And then I'll go into it because I'll make them come to me through spirit
Wow.
intervention. So for me, that's more important than forcing it, you know, per se on somebody.
Right.
I will, if it's meant to be, they will bring them right over. That's it. It's that simple.
And then are they like freaked out when you're doing that? Or
No,
are
they're
they
usually
very-
really happy, and I'm not like soliciting myself or anything. Half the time they don't even know my name. I just like give them a message. I'm like, okay, good, I'm so happy, and then I go back to doing my nails. You know.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
So it's not overwhelming.
No.
Because some people are like, oh, I get all these messages and I can't take it. Or
No,
whatever.
it's not overwhelming
It's
at
not.
all. It's
Okay.
so normal. You can literally just be like, not now. Not now. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah, like, are you able to
Yeah.
just go to sleep?
Yeah.
Like at night,
yeah,
like-
exactly. Yeah.
I sleep, but when I first started, it was overwhelming because I didn't know how to control them,
Mhm.
right? So now I know how to be like, you need to back off. Yeah, because it's like, would you want somebody calling you 24/7?
No, of course
No,
not.
so you just turn it off. But you're
Oh
not
my
actually
God.
turning your gift off. You're just respectfully or forcefully telling them to back up to what time that works for you.
Oh my God.
That's so
Yeah.
interesting.
I love it.
I would say like
love
set
it.
boundaries. Like you gotta set
Yeah.
boundaries in life, right?
Yeah.
Set boundaries with spirit.
So, besides meditation, is there
Yeah.
anything else that people at home could do to tap in? And
You guys can
need-
take classes. You know that always helps being surrounded with a like-minded community,
Mhm.
right? But you just want to make sure you're always surrounded with light-filled people that are really there to empower you and lift you up, like
Right.
in anything in life. Like
Right.
that's what's most important.
Wow.
You know.
So when this happened to you, was your husband like, oh, we're never going to be single? You know, like, oh my God.
Well, I always joke.
Like,
I'm
how
like,
does that
babe,
work?
we have an audience. when we're in the
Yeah,
bedroom."
right?
And he's like, you really know how to kill the moment, Shira. I'm like, easy
Aw.
to say, headache.
Well,
Just
was
kidding,
he
babe.
like? If you ever, when you first told him something, was he like, "Oh my God, she's right"? Oh my.
He
was
wasn't
there-
at first. He was just like, my husband was totally skeptical at first. He was one of those, you
Wow.
know? So it's like you have the skeptic and the one who's like the open believer, you know? And over time, he's realized it is legitimate. This is right. She's helping people. People
Oh
are
my
actually
God.
having really great things occur, you know?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times saving people's lives and they don't even realize it in the moment until after. So it's a
That's
good thing.
amazing.
That must
Really
make you
good.
feel so good. Like, I mean,
I love it. It's the best thing in the world, personally, because you ask to help people. Like, I know a lot of people, they'll pray and they'll say, like, I want to help
Oh.
people in some capacity. That's what I did. I wanted to help people, and as a
Aw.
result of it, this started opening up. It was that simple.
Wow.
that's beautiful. And you help. And listen, you do readings all over Long Island.
Yeah.
So, and you
And
have.
Westchester.
Right,
What,
yeah.
what is a reading like? So they hire you. What does that look like?
So, like, a private reading, they're coming to my office,
Mhm.
and we're
And
sitting.
where is that?
That's in Uniondale.
Okay.
So we're sitting down for 45 minutes, and we're going to
Oh.
either connect with spirit, or we're going to connect with spirit and do psychic, or we're just going to do psychic. Depends on their wants or needs. Most people initially want spirit only. Then when they get a taste of the
Interesting,
psychic, then they keep coming back for psychic. Psychic.
And what is the
psychic,
difference? So
psychic,
Okay.
psychic is
I'd rather the
future.
psychic.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
the difference?
So
Explain the difference.
psychic is predictions based on pathways. So the greatest likelihood that this will occur if you continue on that current pathway, right?
Okay.
Because we all have free will.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, spirit or mediumship is when you're connecting to the divine, when you're connecting to energies that have passed over, angelic energies, saints, you name it. It's out there.
Wow.
So,
So you
Wow.
and do you teach people too?
yeah, I do. I teach people.
Oh.
Probably in the summer, I'll do my next course. I find for me, anybody that works with me teaching wise, and when I teach them, every single one of my students, I have a 100% success rate. They've all opened up.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's so
every single one has been
fascinating.
able to connect to spirit over and over and over again.
And now, what do you say? Obviously, because you always have the naysayers. What do you say
Yeah.
to those people that I don't know if they come to you for a reading or you meet someone, they know what you do,
Mhm.
and they, they try to challenge you. What do you do?
I don't waste my time with them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And so, what would you say? Would you like, oh,
Get out of here, snitch.
Yeah.
I just no, I was just I would literally say we're not a match.
I
It's
like
just
that.
simple.
We're not a match.
Yeah,
That's
because
great.
you know what? My time can be spent with somebody who really wants to connect to their loved ones, who
Mhm.
wants to heal, and that's pretty much it, you know?
So how did you end up leaving corporate? That's the biggest question.
It literally just transpired. I got pregnant, I ended up, there we go, and now, okay, do I go back to corporate or do I do this? This felt more rewarding,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
That's so,
So-
great. And so, obviously, this is a gift that you got later in life.
Right.
So, what did the people, aside from your husband,
Right.
family members, what was their take
Their
on it?
reaction?
Yeah, were
Yeah,
they
they
like,
were
"What?"
good, actually.
Oh, they were.
They were so supportive.
Oh, that's
They were
so
like,
amazing.
Yeah.
Or was your parents like, we always knew she was.
She was special. How do you put it? But no, they were very they themselves are intuitive themselves, but they don't call themselves psychic or
Oh.
anything. So it's just kind of accepted.
Mhm.
Okay.
And my friends always accepted it, and they've always known me to be a really honest person, a really, loving person. So as a result of it, it was very easy for them to see me make a transition to that without a problem,
Oh, wow.
And then they started sending
Wow.
friends, and they were like, "Oh, she's legit. You need to go see her." you know.
That's so great.
So, has anybody else in your family been a psychic?
No, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, not that I'm aware of. But I know they all get signs and symbols, and I know they have really great intuition.
And what about your daughter?
Yeah, she's too little to fully tell yet. She's got little bits, but too little, you know.
Now, do you encourage that in a child?
Yeah.
I always think with children, they need to have a normal life. Like, that is so important. If you want them to meditate, that's great, but understand you're opening up a world to them that might be bigger than you yourself know how to control. So if you haven't taken the steps to learn for yourself what the spirit world is about, you shouldn't be advocating to open your children up.
That's a good point.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you
that is a
have
good
to
point,
be
yeah.
a really prepared parent,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So
That's a very good point, yeah.
I would say let the kids be
No, that's
normal.
smart.
You know, it'll open as it's supposed to.
Now, do you want to read anybody in the
Real quick,
audience?
before we do that, we have a request from the audience.
What's the request?
Raylene wants to know what's Shiratic healing.
Oh my
Healing.
goodness, I
Sorry.
can't believe she said. Hey Ray, Shiratic healing is what my spirit guides call my healing modality. So it's a combination. I've been trained as a Reiki master and also as a reconnective healer as well. But then you also work with your own spirit guide. So as a result of it, your healing morphs, so to speak. So my healing, Ray, is it works. Here, I'll show you. Give me a hand. You can relax your hand, just kind of natural. Yeah. So what happens is, when I start sending energy, it actually will start to shift the frequency of you. So you'll start to open up more. And what happens is, some people who have medical ailments will start to, their ailments will actually go away within a few days. It's pretty amazing when it happens. Yeah. Some of it has been documented medically.
And this is
I do
Reiki that you're
feel
doing
it. I
on
do
her.
feel it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Totally.
It's pretty neat. So imagine like 30 minutes of that. It's like pretty exceptional to feel. It's people have like literally, my niece didn't need to have surgery after I did a healing on her leg. Clients of mine, one got rid of impotence, one got rid of hip issues, like literally didn't need to have surgery as a result of the healings.
And are you saying anything, any prayer or anything before you're
No,
performing that?
I just open up to the divine and just let light work through me. That's all it is. You know, only light can work through.
That's so
Isn't that cool? And if you
fascinating.
relax your hand, like it'll actually like work its way all the way through you, and it's like it's amazing. It feels great.
Wow, it
Yeah.
does. So would you say people that have medical ailments should go see you?
I would say anybody that has emotional or medical or anything like that should be open to healing, whether they see me or another healer. We should always be open to an alternative form of healing in addition to complement medical. I don't feel like one is superior to the other. I feel like they go hand in hand. You know, one supports the other.
That's so fascinating.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I love it.
I know.
Yeah.
That is pretty
It's neat,
amazing.
right?
Yeah.
And it's neat that you don't even have to have your hands on the person
No,
to
that's-
feel it.
yeah.
That's what's really cool.
I didn't know you did that as well. I didn't know.
Sorry.
That's all right. No, now we're learning.
You
I
know
love
what?
it.
I don't always even talk about it. I always find like people find me who need that type of healing that I offer. Because I don't really promote it. It's just if you know or if you're referred to me, you're meant to be in my office for me to do it for you.
Wow.
But it opens people up, so I won't be surprised if your abilities start to even open up more as a result.
Wow.
Now, do we have anybody wanting a reading, or should she? She's gonna read somebody live.
We
in
had
the
one
audience.
person asking wanted to be read for love life.
All right, go
Who
ahead.
is
Let's
that?
do
What's
it.
his name?
Her name is Brenda.
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 Okay, what's her question, Brenda? Be specific. You know how I work. She's got to be specific.
So while we wait for that, you want to
Yeah.
tell us a little more? I'm sure she'll get back to
Yeah,
us
she'll
in a
totally
second.
get back to us.
Right.
And anybody else that has questions, open it up. Just start typing. They'll let us know.
I love it.
She's just gonna read
So
James.
amazing.
James.
Wow.
I'm coming on. Let's go.
No, you don't have to come on.
Love
She's
it.
gonna look at you and just read you.
Yeah.
Do you have a question,
Absolutely.
James?
Melissa, James, or Andrew, who wants to be read? Raise your hand.
Well, there is a man behind him, standing right now, directly behind you. He's an older gentleman. Feels more like a grandfather figure to me first, but he definitely has a paternal vibe to him. I do feel like he either would have been involved in the raising of you or the rearing of you, and he keeps making me feel like I have to go over here, so there would have been a passed down piece related to the watch or bracelet. He's also making me feel like the letter J is also important, and I have to acknowledge a James or Jimmy that would somehow also be connected. So how do we connect to James or Jimmy in the living?
So my name is James.
You're James, sorry.
Um,
Okay.
My dad's name's Joe.
Joe, okay, that's the J, okay. And I know I want to go into him a little bit more, and he's making me feel like I have to talk about a car accident, actually, that had transpired. So this is past tense, okay? He makes me feel like this was almost like a head-on collision, the way he's putting it into my mind, and he shows me being involved in an intervention of it, like literally stepping in to prevent this from being worse. Okay, he makes me feel like, this gentleman in particular, okay, he's making me feel like I have to talk about the white car and then the dark vehicle that were involved in this. There was a light car and a dark colored car that were involved in this vehicle. And he does come in a capacity as a guiding light for you, so literally he is guiding you. He's also making me feel like I'm supposed to talk about romantic endeavors because they're taking me into heart relations right now. Do you want me to go into that?
Yes, that's
Well, the
what I'm
girlfriend's
sorry.
sitting right
That's my girlfriend.
As long as it's
I don't know.
Pretend I'm not here.
Positive, yeah. He wants me to talk about the heart-based. He literally nudged her. I literally just saw an arm go into her. That's awesome. But he is talking about the romantic endeavors that are actually forthcoming, the way he's putting it. And I don't want to be the spoiler alert. So, and he's making me feel like also that. Where is it? June is a really important month connected. Because they keep taking me into June being very, very significant. You'd understand that, right?
You understand
Yeah.
that?
So you guys moving in together in June?
So just know that he's very much, in fact, around you. And that's really how spirit works. They come in to show you that they're here and that they're around you. And then they can also pull psychic in at the same time if you have questions. So it's really that simple to connect. It's really easy once you learn how to feel their vibration. And I bet if you're open to it and you guys are just kind of calm and relaxed, you'll either feel chills or heat or tingles come over you because that's his energy just saying you, hey, I'm right there. And there's a female right by you. I don't know your name.
Melissa.
Melissa, yeah.
Melissa, there is a female, that energy that's right by you also. And for some reason, Rose keeps coming up to me because they're spelling out the name Rose for me. Don't feel it's her name. I just feel like a rose is very, very significant. It feels like it's been handed. It's going in between the two of you. These roses are significant. They keep taking me into you guys. And they're making me feel like also, how would you connect by Valley Stream? Because they keep taking me into Valley Stream and Laurelton area. For sure.
Not
You're
really.
unsure? Just
Not
remember
sure.
I'm saying that. I am fully pulled into Valley Stream, kind of near the Laurelton border, okay? And I feel like I have to talk about childhood memories associated with that area. Okay, that's the feel. Does that make sense to you now?
A little bit.
Okay, thank you. And also, how do we connect into ULIT? Because they keep pulling me into ULIT.
No, don't really connect a lot.
Let's see where they're going with it, because I hear it for sure. So with ULIT, I keep feeling like I have to talk about, I don't know what this is. Do you guys know what the Harbor House is, or something with the house on the harbor? Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is. I keep hearing Harbor House. We might have to Google it after. But it is connected. And the female, though, around you, sorry, I got sidetracked by his energy. The female around you is very much wanting you to focus on your career, actually, because she's taking me there, okay? And she's making me feel like more schooling endeavors is also forthcoming. She's making me feel like behind the scenes you like to be, but she makes me feel like don't be afraid to be in the forefront as well, because you can shine both ways. And she's making me feel like at the same time that she was the champion, like she championed you is basically what she's trying to tell me, and she holds you up on a pedestal like this in my mind right now. So I know that you would have been her favorite, so to speak, okay, and you would have had that special place. She's also taking me into July 4th as being significant, and I'm not sure why, but she does take me to July 4th being significant, okay? So just know they are in fact around you. Isn't it neat how it works?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that just comes
Melissa
to the
does that.
Brenda, by the way, did get back.
Okay.
She
cool.
said will she find Mr. Right?
Isn't that
It's funny. She said yes, but she's always looking for Mr. Wrong. So Brenda, we gotta tweak the how we're looking. We gotta look for better for you, right? Choose to have better for your life.
so right? So sure, that's a really good point. So you have clients that come in
Mm-hmm.
and they have a specific question which is valid,
Right.
and you see that their choices
Yes.
are leading them down a path which is so different than what they ideally want.
Right.
How do you gently guide them
To it.
to it? Right.
What
to
I
the change of what
normally-
you need to do.
I normally take them down both pathways.
Okay.
So I will show them that if you continue down X, Y, and Z,
Right.
this is your likely result.
Okay.
However, let me throw you 180 and take you this way.
Right.
If you go this direction, this is going to be your most likely result. You choose.
Now, when you say go this way, so you give them the steps
Yes,
necessary to
yes,
go that
yeah,
way.
Exactly.
Okay, you
So
do.
if they're, let's say they're talking to me about a job opportunity.
Yes.
And they've been out of work and they really need a job. Like they're desperate for a job.
Right.
So you never want to tell somebody not to go make money, right? Because they really need it. They have
Sure.
responsibilities. But in the same time, you know the person they're going to be employed by is an abusive person, which is going to kill their morale, which is going to bring them lower and lower and lower.
Right.
Do they need the money that bad? Probably not. Instead, if they waited a month and a half, they'd have the right opportunity where they'd be happy and grow.
Now, do you
So-
feel that law of attraction takes place in the sense of that person
Yes.
feeling insecure, so they're going to attract that employer
Mhm.
that will abuse them,
Yes.
as opposed to if they worked on themselves?
100%.
So do you talk to that
I
too?
do.
You
I
do.
do.
Oh,
I
that's
always
great.
speak. I firmly believe in the law of attraction.
Mhm.
I am so. It's a law. That's really what
It's
it comes
very
down
natural.
to. It's natural. It's magnetic. The pull.
Yes.
And literally, if you're not incorporating the law of attraction into your life, you're doing yourself a disservice because it's very easy to manifest exactly what you want, but you yourself have to do the work within. So if
Right.
you're not balanced, right? If you're all over the place and you don't get yourself focused and you're being judgmental about this or that, right? How can you be in sync with yourself?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So you just have to literally focus in on yourself, and once you get yourself centered, it's very easy for you to see clear pathways and even help your friends and family members. You know?
I love that. So how do people just? That's easier said than done though.
Meditate.
Nobody knows to meditate it. That's the key.
It's
All
the
right.
key.
But now you have a discount for anybody who gets a reading from
Yes.
you. They mentioned date night with Connie
Yes.
Chrissy.
I don't even remember what
It's
was it.
$10
There you
off,
go.
guys.
There you go.
Your first time
You
signing
gotta
up with Shira
mention
for a reading.
these ladies, okay?
Yes.
Definitely mention them, and you gotta be a first-time client of mine, or if you are more than a first time, you can also use it off of a healing as well.
So,
And you
So
have all
Shira-
these upcoming events as well that I want you
Yeah.
to tell everybody.
so
too.
tell us about that.
So in terms of events, if you guys want to see me live in a group setting with restaurant, drinks, fun, it's always fun. I like to
Hello.
keep, yes,
We'll be
seriously.
there.
Drink up, ladies.
Who's not going to go? Right.
So if you want to connect and have a lot of fun, then realistically you need to come down to New Orleans in Freeport
Oh, yeah,
at the
I
end
love
of this
that.
month. Great place, great atmosphere,
Yes.
lots of fun.
Amazing place.
And
yeah.
as a result of it, you might get red. If you can't see me there and you want a more zen feel, come see me at the Yoga Shack in February. It's on a Sunday.
Yep.
Just do me a favor. They're going to make you take your shoes off. Please wear clean socks and make sure your feet don't smell, because otherwise I will totally be distracted by
That's
your
awesome.
feet instead
Make
of
sure your
spirit.
feet
Yeah,
don't
so
smell.
please,
God,
please, please
that's
work with me. Help me to help you.
That's
And then-
hysterical.
And right after that is Pie Craft in March in Island Park.
Oh,
So,
I've been there. Okay.
Yeah, and if you guys like to connect with me, I do lots of groups throughout Long Island, Westchester, New Jersey, and Connecticut, so you can always reach me.
You do
Love
couples
it.
readings,
I
private
do.
readings,
Yes.
group readings.
Couples are always interesting because if you're cheating, I will
Okay.
know.
Oh wait, now can
So-
you give us a story? Has that ever happened when you were reading a couple and the one person was cheating?
Yes, it's very
And what
uncomfortable.
happened?
What do you
in that
do? Do
reading?
you not see anything?
I'll usually go along the lines of like maybe there's been a little unethical behavior in the relationship at some point
Does
in
the
the
girl
past.
start punching you
Because
in the
the
face?
person like go like what?
I'm literally looking for my exit going, oh my god.
No,
my God,
really.
they
Like,
don't
how
kill
does
me.
that get?
But realistically, we do see it. So I would be sincere. If you are in a couple relationship and you guys have had issues in the past, don't bring it out in front of the medium. You know, we're
Right.
going to see it, the
Right.
psychic ones of us,
Jesus
we're going to
Christ.
see it. So you need to just be a little,
Yeah.
cautious.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Did any girl start bashing him in the face in
No,
front of you?
no, they're usually really nice about
Here's your
it.
money. I'm bashing him in
You know
the
what?
face.
I feel like we don't need this reading anymore. Let's go. You did a great job. Let's go.
No, it's usually I've actually used to bring their marriages together.
Oh,
So,
that's so
yeah.
great. So Shira, how do people find you?
Go to my website, guys, ShiraPsychicMedium.com.
We love you. You're awesome.
All right,
You guys
she's,
are
listen,
awesome.
she's a psychic
So are
to
you.
go to. That's the way.
That's
That's
it.
the way it is. All right. So
That's
there's no
right.
ifs or buts about it. So go check her out. ShiraPsychicMedium.com.
Get $10 off. Mention Dave and Connie Chrissy.
Thank you so much for watching. Go subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Go like us on Instagram. Go like us on Facebook.
And we love our cups that Shira got us.
Yeah, and we'll
Here's
see you
the
next
sparkle.
week, guys.
Love you guys.
Bye, guys.